of the month, strain of the month. We're back at Lucky Strains for another strain of the month.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lucky Strains and our new series, Strain of the Month. I'm Philly Maudlin, and this is
Sarah Bear Kelly Maudlin.
We are husband and wife owners of Lucky Strains, the dispensary, and we figure we're going to start doing a series to kind of update people on what's going on with us, what we have coming up, events, have some features, and this one we have Doc Dabs featured, and have a few funny things, maybe bring some news about funny stuff going on out there. People we call high pies. Might have a high pie segment. People is a little too intoxicated and do stupid things. But we want you to know about our causes. Maybe you want to tell them some about our causes. So we always give back from every order.
Mm-hmm. Yep, $1 from every order goes to breast cancer awareness and prevention, no-kill animal shelters and rescues, and then also the awareness and prevention of childhood sexual abuse.
Yep, we very much care about our causes. We have experience in some of these causes. Bear is a survivor.
Mm-hmm. 2 years breast cancer free as of February 7th of this year.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awesome thing. And she very much enjoyed the edibles over narcotics when it came to medicine to help with the pain and to help with recovery. All edibles and THC products. And even though the doctors were fistfuls, here, take these or take those, they didn't understand that she was going to push through without those and didn't have any side effects. And
14 months I had 4 different surgeries, 4 different major surgeries, and never once took an opiate or a narcotic. And
that's special.
Focused everything on good old Tylenol, ibuprofen, and cannabis. And none of people have to really know is that it's not just THC in these products. The other non-intoxicating cannabinoids that come from these products are, they're amazing and they're fantastic. So the awareness for people to know about those and the full benefit of the full plant is an exciting thing for us to be able to share with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this all kind of came about. We rebranded as Lucky Strains in 2022, and it's only a few months. Was it 3 months after? 4 months after when you were diagnosed. And it's been a long road, as you being an owner and as you being a wife, and right, come a long ways. And
a mother to 4 fur babies.
Yes. And how do you feel like? What do you feel like is one of the biggest obstacles so far as being a low dose dispensary owner?
I would have to say, I don't know, there's been a lot of difficult things, but I would have to say personally for myself, the most difficult thing, because it's annoying to me, is the other companies out there that sell illegal products. And we've had many customers that have come in here that have gotten illegal products from other places that have had horrible experiences. They don't want to try this again. And then after explaining the products to them and how to take them responsibly and how they digest through our system and what to expect from them, we've had a lot of people that had really bad experiences that are now, full-time regular customers. So I'd have to say that has been the most difficult, is other companies that are still causing the stigma to these products because they're not being responsible selling.
Yeah, and I get that. And we see that, and many other owners see what happens, and we don't want that stigma of being a criminal associated with this industry like it was in the past. It's not all criminals in here, and a lot of legitimate business owners that are, moving forward, progressing forward in the right way, and we want to support them as well. So on that aspect, what about a fun thing? So what has been one of your funnest parts of being an owner? Maybe your funnest event? We do events all over the Twin Cities, from Cinco de Mayo to St. Patrick's Day Parade coming to Kaposia Days and Pride events and, summer festivals and art festivals.
And the new Brighton
Oh, yes.
farmers market.
Farmers market.
I guess I don't. Oh, Veg Fest.
Veg Fest,
Veg
maybe your
Fest is a
favorite?
big one for me, just because they have the Beat the Drums for Breast Cancer
Yeah,
event
yeah.
including in that. So
And so much education about why choosing to not eat animals is beneficial.
I am vegetarian. I am not, and I do not eat the animals. So don't eat the homies is one of
Yeah,
my favorite
yeah,
things. But I mean, I love every single event that we do because it brings us out with the community. But I mean, my favorite thing for in the store is 100% the customers. We have got some cool people that come in here, and for myself, to see all these other people that have health ailments and they come in here and they're not sure and they try some of our products because we have such a wide variety of different products with non-intoxicating cannabinoids with the THC inside of it.
yeah,
They have these people come back and tell us that they found relief in that now.
yeah.
They have such different experience with it, and it's not just about there's a time to partying, use it that way, but then there's the other part of it that is so incredible with people getting medical benefits
Yeah,
from it.
really maintaining life,
Yep.
helping take the stress off or take some inflammation away, or help get sleep. That's
Hmm.
got to be one of the biggest
Yep.
reasons people come in. They
Yep.
can't get to sleep, they can't stay asleep.
And anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. The people,
Anxiety, no
it's great
sleep.
to help people. I
Yep.
mean, that's why we're in it.
Gut health
Yep,
issues.
to help the
um
people get these products in their hands.
yep.
And so, speaking of the customers, one of the biggest things customers like about coming to Lucky Strains, we do have discounts.
Hmm.
So we have thank you discounts for the community. Why
Yep.
don't you tell them some of those?
They are most of it. So it's if you're active or retired veteran, first responder, in the healthcare field for pets or people, work for a school district, the city, county government, are currently in college, or are have had breast or any kind of cancer, have had cancer, or currently are thriving, striving through that journey. So
Discount, discount, discount.
discount,
We give
discount,
discounts
discount.
to our people. We love our community, and we want them to know that we're looking out for them as best we
Mm,
can. And also, you get a first timer discount.
yep.
You come here first time, 10% off.
Hmm.
And I feel like it makes a difference.
Yep.
People know we recognize them and
And
we
we have a
appreciate them.
gummy on sale every month as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gummy that's on special. Yeah.
That's great.
Mm.
Now we're gonna get to strain of the month.
Yes.
So we are gonna pick a strain every month that we have either tried or that we look forward to trying. Give some kind of feedback or review. And this month we're lucky enough to have picked lava cake, something we've been enjoying for 6 months, 8 months, maybe more, a year, cloning it, growing it, cloning it, and we've got some right now that is about ready. It's flowering. It's almost ready to harvest. So it's in our personal bud room. We can go on over there. Let's go check it out. All right, here we are in our bud room, our personal bud room. It's our lava cake strain. I know our bud room needs some updating, and we're going to be updating that on Bud Room Banters. Little by little, we're going to grow better. So our lava cake strain is the strain of the month for March. And so what do you feel like are some therapeutic benefits of this strain? Does it help with pain relief, anxiety, stress, insomnia, or other conditions?
Well, this is just me, but I personally believe that each strain, regardless of how it makes me feel, might make you feel a different way.
Yeah. Sure.
So you and I both know that we both enjoy different types of cannabis.
Yeah.
And for myself, with lava cake, it helps with, I have issues with sleeping and depression and anxiety and stress, are probably my biggest ones, and pain. Those are kind of my big go-tos when it comes to different strains that I smoke.
Right.
Cakes are one of my all-time favorites because they never let me down when it comes to all of those: sleep, anxiety, stress, and pain. But I will say lava cake is probably lava cake and pecan pie and
the Georgia pie.
That's what it was, Georgia pie, and the banana cake.
Mm-hmm.
So far those have been my go-tos, my all-time favorites, but lava cake is probably my all-time favorite because I can take it to make me fall asleep. But I can also smoke it during the day and it doesn't make me sleepy. So it seems like it's not a sleepy time like a Blue Dream, but it helps me relax.
Yeah.
So that is one of the biggest things that for myself, a lot of cannabis can give me anxiety. So I have to be very particular, and this particular brand, so for anyone that experiences any sort of anxiety off of cannabis, I myself experienced that quite a bit. Lava cake, I have never gotten anxious off of it before. I have always gotten pain relief off of it. During the daytime when I smoke it, it does not make me fall asleep. It makes me relaxed, but it does not make me sleepy. But at nighttime when I want to go to bed and I smoke it, it helps me fall asleep, but it doesn't make me sleepy, if that makes sense. And I think that it's because it takes away my anxiety, that promotes my sleepiness. So great for anxiety, great for pain, great to help you fall asleep. So right now, lava cake by far is, I mean, if I had 6 thumbs, I'd fold them all up.
Yes, I love it too. I think stress is probably the biggest thing I notice for me is it is very much stress relieving, but not, like you say, it doesn't make you sleepy. You can enjoy it in the daytime and cut the edge off, but still be functional. Next question, taste and smell. So are there noticeable flavors or aromas like citrus, pine, earth, spice, or fruit? And when it's fresh like this, I feel like it's got the sweet, it's got that sweet kind of fruit.
Oh yeah, no, it's
smell.
definitely, I feel like freshness wise, this is it's hard to like, it's fruity, it's fresh. Smoking wise, I'm not necessarily somebody like you that like I smoke something, I'm like, oh, this is a delicious pine and fruit and
Well,
blah blah
we're
blah.
learning as we become connoisseurs.
No, I just am not that type of smoker. I'm just gonna admit, that's just not me. I love the smell of cannabis. For me, it has more to do when I smoke it. Does it taste like hay? Does it taste dry? Does it taste fresh? For me, like I just touched that, and I don't know if you can see, but I mean, like,
see that. But sticky, yes.
sticky, and I hardly touch that. But it tastes amazing. And those new bags that you're using for curing it,
Yeah,
such a difference. The cure bags from the mason jars with the packs, the humidity packs. Nothing against the humidity packs, not saying anything, but these bags have really
they seem to be a game changer.
They seem to be a game changer when it comes to smell and the stickiness.
So we probably both agree it's probably on the fruit end because I don't feel like it's the spice or the citrus. Maybe earth, fruit, that kind of thing. Earthy. We can go to the next one. So then we go to what are effects. Okay, so effects like providing relaxation, euphoria, energy, focus, creativity. I could say that I like that. I feel like it has some energy to it, but it's not like over the top energy, and it's euphoric for me. Some creativity, but it's more. I love the balance of it. I love that it's very balanced.
For somebody like myself, I have ADHD. So cannabis can work in different fashions for me. I have ADHD, I'm bipolar, I also have nervous anxiety disorder. So for me, this, I guess, I don't know, reaction wise for energy and that kind of stuff, it's difficult for me to say if it gives me energy or whatnot. Does not make me fall asleep during the day.
Right, but it makes you relaxed.
Yeah, it makes me relaxed. I don't know if I necessarily say euphoria or just say that it makes me feel good.
Yeah, well, that's typically
euphoria. I mean, it's some other stuff that I have.
This is why it's strain of the month.
It makes me, feel more of that euphoric way. This makes me feel happy and normal.
Yeah, good. And the last one, how potent. Now, we haven't had lava cake tested, but it typically is a 15 to 25%. So it's not this extreme knock you on your socks THC content, but it is a very, very, potent a level, enough to feel, enough to, you know, be able to enjoy and be functional.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know that's something we like. We like to be functional. We have stuff to do.
Oh,
Unless it's, you
yeah.
know, nighttime, there's nothing to do, then it can knock us out. But yeah,
I mean, we obviously, as you guys know, we run a business.
yeah.
We can't be smoking stuff that makes us, you know, ridiculous during the daytime. It's all about maintaining, making sure you still get your stuff. So I feel like for something to maintain, still get all your stuff done, making sure that you're doing it properly and not making mistakes. Like some cannabis can make me make mistakes if you have to learn what you're going to take and not take during the daytime. This is a very well-rounded strain that I feel like you can take for multiple different purposes, and it's just an all-around fantastic flower, I feel like.
Definitely. Definitely. All right. That's what we have for Lava Cake Strain of the Month in March. Back to the store. We're back. We're back. So that was fun, right? Get to go in our personal bud room and, you know, we give some feedback. We won't always have one of the strains to feedback or to review.
Well, growing.
We're going to be growing something for ourselves always, but it's not always our favorite as we pick stuff for Strain of the Month. But Lava Cake, definitely one of our favorites right now. And so we got a feature with Doc Dabbs. He came by and we were able to ask him some questions. Bear was not feeling well, so she couldn't make it, but I was able to have a little impromptu interview, so we can check that out now. Yeah. Doc Dabbs has got great products. All right, so at Lucky Strains today, we got Lemon Dabney, the one and only Dr. Dabbs.
Thank you.
So he's got a PhD in cannabis.
Thanks for having me.
Weedology, whatever you prefer. So I got my cannabis scientific sweatshirt on today. Every equation equals happiness.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're here. We got some samples that we're going to make sure we get more of Dr. Dabb's product in here. And I've already got this locked up. Probably just going to keep locking up on me. Oh, there we go. So I figured we'd ask some questions. You know, we got Lucky Strain of the Month coming up, and we can have him featured in it. So, you know, obviously we got all the products. We got some of their teas here already. Explain again real quick. What do we got?
Yeah, so we got some feminized seeds, regular seeds. These are both photo varieties, so they're not autos. We've got some honey sticks, maple syrup packets, THC maple candies, jerk seasoning, and rosewater gummies.
Nice.
So these are probably some of our best sellers outside of the teas.
Awesome. And I know there's some soda too that we'll probably
we got a maple soda that we got to come stop by and drop some off for some samples.
Yeah.
Bottled up there or canned up there at Ben Paddle in Duluth.
In Duluth. So, and that's when you got the water from Superior, right?
Exactly.
That's dope. I love that. Okay, so then I have some questions. The first one was about what have been hurdles that you've had to, you know, overcome ensuing compliance and you know, this Minnesota regulated market.
I guess the first hurdle that we had to jump over was so the seasoning here. So the seasoning was originally in a smaller bag with a scoop, and then the state was like, "Oh, if you lose the scoop, how do you know what a serving size is?" And it's just like I could just put how many cc's the scoop is on the label, but they're like, "No, you need to put it in individual packets." So then we switched to now they're like 5 gram packets with 5 milligrams in each packet. But now they're saying the scoop is fine again. So I think that that was probably our first hurdle that we had to come across.
How frustrating too, because like you say, it's they tell you one thing and then they go and do another. Right now, after you've redone it and repackaged it, now it's okay. Okay, next question. Do you still have that beautiful dog?
I do.
And so what is the name again? I forget. And what is the breed?
His name is Makwa, which means black bear or bear in Ojibwe.
Yeah.
Cool. And he's a black long-haired German Shepherd.
Black long-haired. Okay.
Yeah, so he's
saddleback.
Yeah, so he's all black.
How old is he now?
He turned 4. Him and my son are the same age.
Sweet. You know, we love animals. That's one of our things. We give back for the animals. Next one. How do you differentiate your cannabis products from others in the Minnesota market, and what trends are driving production?
So I guess yeah. So I guess we, I guess at Dr. Dabbs try to do innovative and unique edibles. So we started out, our first product ever was the maple candies. We ventured into the teas and the seasonings. We do like maple syrup and honey packets, and so I think right now we pretty much don't, I don't think we really have any competition for any of those products yet. And then now we just started venturing into doing the gummies because there's a big demand for gummies.
There is. Yep. I'm glad you
and
guys have a unique product first. And yeah.
mhm. And even in the gummies, we're trying to stay unique. I think that the rose water was our first flavor, and we're gonna do like an undyed, unflavored live resin gummy. It kind of tastes like
Sweet.
eating a dab kind of,
Oh, wow, sweet.
but it's delicious.
I'm gonna do a quality check.
Yep.
Making sure our video is still recording.
Yeah, even our sodas, a maple soda.
That's what I'm interested to get to next.
Uh,
Maple soda. So then, what do I got next? So I know you've been growing for a long time, smoking a long time. If you had to pick one, what's your favorite strain?
Probably orange creamsicle. Like
Okay.
via when would have this been? Like, I don't know, 8 years ago. Orange creamsicle was really hot. By what was that? MTG Seeds had some really tasty orange creamsicle. Probably something that you might be able to track down, even though it's still probably pretty hard. Is I think that pretty close second for me is orange cookies, Mag.
Okay.
I'm like a sucker for the
Mini
orange
cookies.
terps.
Okay, yeah. I know
It
I
just
like
like
orange and lemon.
it reminds me a lot of I did a study abroad in Greece, and outside of where we stayed, where it was orange trees. So I just remember waking up every morning, picking fresh oranges, and that whenever I hit some orange weed, it just like brings me back there.
Nice. Yeah, good memories. Nothing like that. Like a scent or even sounds and stuff bring you back. All right, what do we got next? So I love science and I love seeing you use different, production equipment. Right now, what's like a favorite gadget or device in your laboratory?
Um, hmm, I think my favorite, I guess the one I use the most often is probably the Brix meter. So a Brix meter like measures the amount of sugar in a solution.
Okay.
So like when we make our maple syrup product, so maple syrup has 68% sugar in it. If you start getting above that, it starts to crystallize. It forms little sugar crystals. So the Brix meter helps us make sure that we stay at that range of 68% and not go over it.
Yeah.
Because when you're cooking large batches, because we basically pasteurize into the container, so we're heating it. You're slowly cooking off some of that water. So that solution starts to get hypersaturated with sugar. So we have to kind of keep adding water back into it so that we don't have this crystallization problem.
Wow, cool. I'm glad I asked that question.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of that. What else we got? So quality control measures you implement and maintain, consistency and safety in your products.
Yep. Yeah. So we do all the PPE is necessary in our lab. So my lab manager Nick, he stays up on it. We make sure everything gets cleaned every time we use it. All of our products are third party tested.
Nice.
So yeah, we try to
Keep it regulated,
make
right?
a consistent and
That's the
quality
hard thing
product.
now is for products to be consistent. When they have it this time, it's similar or the same as next time.
Yep. Because even with the gummies, let's say, well, when you make a gummy, the gummy comes out a different weight than you cure it at. So you need to have your math make sense of. So you basically the process has to be dialed in enough that your cure weight is the. We'll give them a call back later. That your cure weight basically matches that 5 milligrams.
Sure.
Because if you pull out even more water out of it, then it becomes higher than 10 milligrams, and you don't cure it long enough, it's lower than 5 milligrams. Because it's done by weight, right?
By weight, yeah. All right.
Um,
So I think I had maybe two more questions. I know one of them was about your column. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's an awesome thing. So did you ever think, like, growing up or even, even just a couple years ago that you would be writing for the St. Paul Star Tribune and that you'd be a voice for this cannabis community?
Yeah, I never, to be honest, if I was looking back at like where I came from, just growing weed down by the Minnesota River, I don't think that this is where I thought I'd be. But I feel blessed to be the
Yeah.
voice of Minnesota cannabis, and
Awesome.
it's cool to share my experience and my viewpoint and share our culture with the mainstream community in Minnesota.
Yeah, good, and it's an awesome way to normalize it. I love seeing your view on things that's very similar to a lot of our views on what's happening in the industry here in
Yep,
the Twin
yeah.
Cities.
Yeah, it's nice to talk about what's happening to us in the industry, because you're a shop owner, I'm an edibles manufacturer. We share a lot of the same problems and same experiences, and then it's nice to like write articles about the OCM and our experience with them, and as well as like a Thanksgiving article. Here's some cool Thanksgiving recipes. Here's how to incorporate it with your family.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
love
cool to
seeing
like
the gravy. No,
Yep.
the THC gravy. And we're going to implement that, I think, this next year. And the last one, I think, is most important, maybe. What's your favorite part about Lucky Strains?
My favorite. I like that it's like quaint. I think that's
Nice.
I like that. The vibes here are super cool. I like the little Buddha statue back here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty little space, and I think that if you're in the New Brighton area, you should come check it out.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome plug. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you came in today and we could just throw this little video together, and we're going to get more of your products in here. I think it's a good way to move forward because we like the healthy high stuff. We like the healthy ingredients. It makes a difference.
It is.
And I think that's all for today. Thanks for stopping by. Another episode of Lucky Strains, Strain of the Month feature. Dr. Dabs, thanks for coming in. Dr. Dabs is really intelligent. He knows his stuff. He's got a PhD in weedology or cannabinoid science. I don't know the exact terms behind it, but check his stuff out for sure. Dr. Dabs Healthy Highs. And we have some of his products, the teas, and we'll have the maple candies. But all of them are online.
And the Granny's pretzels that he has.
Oh, yeah, the pretzels coming too.
Granny's.
Yep. And he's going to be in one of our upcoming events as well. So we got a lot of upcoming events coming up. We got the Winter Market next in New Brighton. We got St. Patrick's Day Parade coming. We got the Unlimited Uptown Market coming. And then we get into
New Brighton
April.
Winter Market.
I said that. Yep. And then we get into April, which will be the Easter Sipper Sunday big tasting event at MGM in West St. Paul, along with the Winter Market in New Brighton as well, the Farmers Market. And it's gonna be fun, upcoming events, because then we get into May and Cinco de Mayo, and then June we get into Pride and Composure Days.
South St. Paul Pride.
Yeah, a lot of cool, fun stuff we do over the summer. A lot of city summer festivals.
Every month.
Every month we're doing stuff.
Yep.
And now we're kind of at the end, It's just at this end of the show, so we're so happy you watched. Thank you. If it's your first time, check us out. We are at 151 New Brighton.
No.
I'm sorry, 151 Silver Lake. Yeah, 151 Silver Lake, New Brighton.
151 Silver Lake Road Northwest.
Yeah, if you put in Lucky Strains on your Google Maps, it will bring you here. And check us out online. LuckyStrains.gives. We are LuckyStrains.gives because we give back from every order. And obviously social media, we're all over that. Instagram, Lucky Strains, Facebook, Lucky Strains. And we also YouTube is growing.
Yep, and delivery 7 days a week. $20 for the $20 purchase. It's a free delivery.
Yep, free delivery as long as things, as we move forward, because we are getting our license. Yes. We're in the process right now of the state certifying our location and things. And some stuff will change, but we will still make it happen.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you again. Come back soon for Strain of the Month.